Righto, hello, how are you? Just want to quickly just equip this started first before we start talking about things. Get some fuel on there, we'll take that on there. What we're doing here, I'm just putting just putting on some weapons and some fuel to my aircraft here, as you can see, so we'll just get that started. So, basically we are in an F5 Tiger, as you can see there, US Air Force. It's a simple plane. You would recognise this from Top Gun as the bad guys, a MiG-28. There is no such thing as MiG-28. This simulator here is called DCS. They're known for their sort of realistic sort of portrayals of flight sims. So we're just waiting for this to actually stuff happening there. Just waiting for this to suddenly get everything all started. Good, so we'll just tell the computer to start our plane. It's just starting now, just going through all the checks. So, just quickly go through anything else around here. There we go. So what this is, yeah, realistic representation of planes. As I said, this has all the dials and the gadgets you could ever want. It is starting, it's just going to the checklist. Checking all the things, all pretty good, so that's all starting, all the gauges here, it's all pretty good. Funny thing is, this actually uses compressed data to spin up engines. Starting with the left engine, I think. So left engine
apply ground air supply.
will spool up with air, and then as soon as it gets to over, I think it's 10% RPMs, the jet will actually kick in and start firing up. So let that start. So while it's starting up, we I guess that's the map where the AO, operations area. We are, oh, what's that? Oh, we are here, F5, so we're going to go take off, turn right, head down and take off. This is multiplayer, there are other players on the server, but we're not going to do it. What we're going to do, we're just going to do general close air patrol. So we're going to take off, fly towards the nearest sort of enemy plane, and I could say try and shoot at it, but the odds are pretty good that they'll probably shoot me. As you can see here, there's some 41 miles away, 43 miles away, they're not far away at all. It's at MiG-23s, which is what we'll go for. They're very close, bearing 314, which is... oh, they're actually up there somewhere. Let's say contrail before. I'm using a track IR, which is on my head, as you can see. We can move our head and it'll go with it. It's a pretty cool little... pretty cool little apparatus. So go there. Just going to shut the canopy. Yeah, I can do that. Oh, see, that may even be a bad guy. We won't know until we take off. Is that blue or red? I can't tell. How we go? Right in the start. So engines are going. So we're about to get ready actually. So let me concentrate here on taking off. 3 or 4. No, that's too close to 4 miles. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll get it ready. We'll get the radar into standby, get the early warning radar on, powered, priority mode, search, priority mode, get the missiles spooling, get the missiles on, yeah, we'll turn on to missile reticle. Alright, good to go. So we'll go ahead and start taxiing and take off. When you're ready, I have rudder pedals, joystick and rudder joystick and throttle controls for this. Those bad guys are getting really close, so I'll just turn down here for a bit. Just bring back the throttle a bit. This is no steering, so you actually got a button to say when to actually steer it. So this is actually pretty. That's just how it is. So we'll go like that for now. So the outside view. That's me there. Got a big fuel tank. There you go. So I like about this is it wobbles. Bobbles. I like how it wobbles. So we'll go across, come across. You see, it's all muddled well. So wobble, 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 wobble. That's exactly what you want to see with a warhead. Oh. Which one's that one? Okay, let's just have a squeeze. Yeah, we'll try and take that one if we can. Doesn't have to be exact. As long as we're at the runway, it doesn't matter. Oh. So I'm being tracked here. No, it's okay, it's just the AWACS tracking. Go forward. So that's our early warning radar. We're being scanned by an AE-40 and an A3, which is just common radar tracking vehicles. So we'll swing to the left. Alright, it's a little bit more thrust. A bit more, come around a bit more. Now this has a little feature that you want to actually strut up. Oh, where's my mouse? So pick that up. It'll actually raise the nose. It'll actually make it, see with the wheels extend it up, make take off easier. So now we're going to take off, full throttle. Flaps are full, as you can tell by that. It's automatic flaps. Just use the rudder for wind resistance to keep straight. Speed, we want to get to 1.5 or where that actual arrow is. So get there. Alright, so we'll take off speed, take off. Oh, eventually. Gear up. Oh, drops. It's a bit of a funny plane to fly, trim it out. Okay, so RWR has a MiG-29 two MiG-29s to the left. We won't turn the radar on yet. 85 nautical mile. I think we'll go through the MiG-21s. So let's go to 1, 2, bearing 1, 2, 3. Taking left, as you can see, we're going well. We're on after the moment. I'll just bring so that's down a bit. The reason why I'm going for the fuel flow excellent MiG-21s is simply because I'm probably no match for the other ones. So we'll just turn right here and fly for a little while. So we've got speed 460 knots. It's pretty good. The diamond means that the MiG-29 is priority threat at the moment, but we're heading away from them, so they probably can't see them. They're not high enough in contrast. So we'll head this direction for a little while. MiG-21s. We'll do a quick flyby of what I'm flying. Yeah, just shooting. That's kind of funky little. Yeah. So we'll just fly a little bit here. They're 130 miles away. Fuel's looking good. Fuel flow is good. Nozzles is good. Pressure's good. Excellent. So this is a multiplayer server. I wonder what that could be. We don't know until you get close. That could be our AWACS. We do have radio. We're going to ask our AWACS for a bogey dope, which is looking for enough dose. But we might be out of range of them. But if we fly heading 126, which we're kind of 91, so we turn right a little bit. That's about 126 there. We can tell by our compass there. It's about 130. That's fine. MiG-29 are right behind us, but they're a little bit behind. If they're outside the outer ring, they're not really a threat. Alright. That means that their radar is working. They know we're here, but that also means that they're not actually tracking us. So we're currently 14,000 feet. MiG-21s, 126 degrees. We're flying away 117. One's 28,000 feet, one's 18,000 feet. One's flying fast. I'm heading to the left. Will we catch them? I don't know. So I've got to quickly go to the map while we're doing that. So where are we? Okay, so we're here. Flying this direction. don't know where these bad guys are. We won't know until we get radar, but we'll fly this way anyway. The F5 is a very budget fighter, designed for budget reasons. So if it's a cheap fighter to produce and a cheap fighter to use, in this case it only carries really 2 air-to-air fuel. You can see we could drop that if we have to, but at the moment we're going to keep it on. Oh, beautiful looking plane. Does the job. This MiG of 29 still tracking behind us. I don't even know where it is, but it doesn't matter. So we can't see it. So it's like a AE. I don't know what AE is. I think it might be our airborne thing. But MiG 29 is still the threat. So if you're on the left of the chat window, you got other players playing that are killing things. So here we go. Okay, so MiG 21 bearing 103, bearing 123, so we're heading in the right direction. That's heading 258. Not sure which way that's going. But we'll get there. I'll put notes into the YouTube, but as you can see, it's a pretty detailed. We can have a look around. Doing well. Just keep flying until we get there, really. 21,000 feet. We've got all the gauges here. Navigation gauge, we don't need to do anything then. Actually, I might practice that. How do you do that? Oh, I like that. Cool. So in theory, if we go to the map, we might be able to find where we're heading this way, so we will know. We can usually click on. Oh, it's not showing. What about the report here? Usually you can navigate by. Usually has a TACAN. This one doesn't have a TACAN, unfortunately. Well, that's not a good example, but there you go. Well, that's us. I'm going to go back to it. Right. We're heading down. It's been 1, 2, 3, 90 miles, so we're definitely closing. Now, I haven't got the radar on at the moment because you can detect the radar, but it's all warmed up and good to go. Check that. Check our fuel. Fuel's looking alright. Yeah, so we're just going to get there now. Might push a bit more, might put the afterburners on and get there a bit quicker. See how, not going speed of sound yet, but I've just whacked the afterburners on, so we'll see how we go. So this is us here, going fast. So we're getting there. I use too much fuel, bringing the fuel down a bit. So 80 miles, bearing 124, so we'll just come around to 124. What I actually might do, I want them to know that I'm searching, so we'll go 40 miles. We'll actually turn the radar on. So operational. So we're scanning out. We've actually got a 40-mile range. So once we get within 40 miles, A will know where he is, but he'll also know where we are. But I want that to happen to have a bit of fun. So that's fuel's looking alright. Trust me. We won't do that. Might break the plane. So keep the speed up. How far are we out? We're doing alright. We're quite a fair bit away, so flying down this way, that must be an enemy airport there or something. So it's here we go, take us 67x, and we'll go back. I'm going to change that. I can't get this. Sometimes you can actually get this out of the way. No, over like that. No idea. Well, that's that. There we go. Okay, so I got that in now. I've got to tell it to transmit and receive. It mustn't be in range yet. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh, okay, so we've got the radar sound of it. So what we've done there, I'll turn it down later, we've actually locked onto here as a navigation point. I think. Might actually turn that volume down a bit. Where is it? I don't want to hear it. Alright, so let's have an update of BB, some type of ground-based unit. So I turned it down. Oh, how annoying. It's actually supposed to give how far away we are, but that doesn't matter. Turned off for now. There we go. 52 miles, bearing 121. So another within the 40 mil range. Feels okay. Sometimes you'll get other players joining in and joining formation. Not in this case. That's okay. 20,000 up. There's some Dutch courage here somewhere. Give me 2 secs. It's already somewhere. There you go. That up. Drinking in the cockpit of a plane. That's awesome. It's 43 miles now, so we should pick it up on radar shortly. 28,000 feet. We'll actually climb up to that as well. I'm actually going to put afterburner on just to get up there. So just a quick view. Here we go. There we are. I've got some contrails going. So with contrails, if we get to 28,000 feet, the bag I may have contrails too. So the reason why we want to get to 28,000 feet is simply, just looking at a lock. I don't think we've got it yet. We actually want to find him. So we've got a BB, so I don't know what it is, so 28,000 feet. We're pretty high up, which is kind of cool. I'm going to pull down the throttle first. Alrighty. Trying to get the fuel right. So okay, we're going 28,000 feet. Wait for the next update. That doesn't sound good. I have no idea what that is. I've been fired at. Any smoke trails anywhere? No, I can't see any smoke trails. No. Well, bearing 121. 32 miles, 18,000 feet, or 18,000. So I don't know what that sound is. A bit worried. We'll actually go fast and go low. It's at 18,000 feet, so I think we'll drop to 18,000 feet too. I'm going to switch to missiles. So I'm in missile mode at the moment. I got an unknown lock over here somewhere. I'm going to drop to 18,000. Got some speed going. It does seem to have a lock, but I don't know what it is. I'm going to clear the lock at the moment. Oh, here we go. We've got targets here. I'm going to... okay, so I got shot down by a missile. Oh, that sucks. I got shot down by a ground-to-ground missile.